Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe, become part of the tribe. Awesome and great things happen over here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video, I'm gonna be reviewing my multi-pochette accessoire. I've done an unboxing on this video, on this bag. If you have not seen it, it will be linked above. I've had it for about 7 months or so. So I feel like I've had some experience with this bag and can give a proper review and let you know the pros and the cons and the little challenge that I've had with this bag. So let's just go ahead and jump into the review. So I'll start with the pros. I really love the versatility of this bag. Like, I love that it is a utility bag and it fits and holds quite a bit. Again, I won't really, I guess, mention too much of that because I would be repeating myself from my initial thoughts of the bag. It's still the same as far as how much it holds. In that video, you will see me have the organizers inside the bag because I get questions about that for some reason, and I'm like, I mentioned it in the video, but if not, I'm gonna say it again. I have organizers inside of the bag. And I usually keep them in when I'm not wearing it so that it's not flat like this. We'll get into why it's not in here right now. But I usually keep the organizers in the bag to hold the shape when I'm not wearing it. But when I wear the bag, I take them out because I feel as though organizers take up a little more space in bags than I would like. And although this holds a lot, I feel like the organizers just take away from the already, you know, narrow shape of it. But like I said, it does hold a lot. You do have to be strategic about how much you place in each, you know, each bag, because if you place too much in this top one, it will kind of almost like poke out a little bit in addition to whatever is in the bag, if that makes sense. So I love the versatility. It holds a lot. I love that I can take this long strap off and wear it like this. It can be worn as a shoulder bag, just kind of like on the shoulder, which I love. And it can also be taken off and just, you can just wear the smaller one with the chain. Now the thing is, you can't wear the larger one with the chain because, as you can see, it's only attached to the small one. So that is the only one that you can switch the straps on. However, you can remove the smaller one and just carry the larger size one. Let's just do it really quick. You can remove the smaller bag and wear the larger one with the strap like this. If that is your vibe and that's something that you would like to do, you can do that. Or if you have another strap, of course you can add it to this bag. It just has to have the little connectors to add, but you know, completely fine. And then, like I was mentioning before, this one can be worn like this. Another pro is that this strap is adjustable. So for me, when I'm wearing it crossbody, I like it to be a little long because, you know, I like for it to fit past my, you know, at my waist a little bit. And then if I'm wearing it just on my shoulder, I can like just adjust the strap. So let's see. It goes this short. So it can be like a shoulder bag, literally. Or for my people with height, they can wear it. It goes pretty long. So I love that about this bag. I think it's the perfect bag. It's not too bulky on your body. It fits really nicely on. And it's like, it holds everything you need. So I really love that. Now let's talk about a few cons. I have not had this bag a year and I've already had some trouble with it. One of the cons that I don't like is that sometimes these, the chains here get twisted all up, and it's like kind of how it is right here. I don't know if you can see it, but they're kind of twisted up and just like not sitting right. So it causes the bag, if it's not if these aren't properly put on like in a way that lays the bag flat, they'll bunch up and the bag will be flipped up. It's minor, but it can be kind of annoying. It's like Tetris, really, putting these together to make everything flow and stick right. It may not be that big of a deal to some people, but it can be annoying, and it does get annoying to me. So there's that on that. Another con that I've had, and I've actually had to get this replaced, was my strap. Now, I was not expecting to have this type of problem with this bag because, I mean, I have not even had it a year. So I'm like, why am I having to replace it? And second of all, why is this happening and the bag is not even a year old? And it's not like, well, let me go back a little bit. Let me preface this. I usually wear this bag with an outfit. So if I have an outfit in mind, I'll pull this bag out. Or if, you know, I'm like, oh, I haven't worn it in a while, I'll, you know, pull it out. But usually I wear it for about a week and a half at a time, and then I'll put it back up for a while until I have another outfit. So this hasn't been my everyday constant wearing bag, but you know, I've worn it enough to have used it and enjoyed it. Okay, with that, I have had to get my strap replaced because this buckle, the metal on the buckle was starting to like tarnish. And as you can see, it looks clean and good right now. I inspected it, didn't see any issues with it. And it wasn't on all of the buckles. It wasn't like everywhere. It was literally just on this top one. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But I was really like disappointed in it because I'm like, why is this happening? So I took it into Louis Vuitton. I text my SA. She was like, oh no, you know, bring it in or whatever. I took it into them, went to their repair shop. And as soon as I'm handing it to the girl, you know, telling her, you know, I'm having this issue or whatever, she's like looking at it, and I'll keep the picture up there so you guys can see exactly what I'm saying. She's like, what do you mean? So what's happening with it? I was like, it looks as though it's tarnishing, or, you know, it's fading or something, like those dots that are all over it. It looks like it's been worn and it's wearing, and I haven't had it that long for it to be doing that. And she's like looking at it for like another 15-20 seconds trying to figure it out, and she's like, are you talking about the scratches? I was like, no, I'm talking about the dots, the tarnishing, the fading that's happening all over the buckle. Like, I'm talking about that. Normal wear and tear scratches, who brings something in for that? Like, we expect that, especially on metal pieces. So finally she's like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. 1 second. So she takes it to the back or whatever, and she's like, I guess she's showing whoever, whatever. But she comes back and she's like, okay, we'll send it off to repair. It looks like that could be from, you know, sanitizers, oils, or anything like that have come in contact with it. So I have so many things wrong with that. Number one, this bag is not even a year old. So if I was putting sanitizer, makeup, lotion, or anything on it like that, this is something that would happen, or you expect to happen, at least 2 years down the line. Not 8 months, 7 months. No. So she was like, you know, but we'll send it off. It'll take 8 weeks to repair. I'm like, for this buckle, y'all could just give me a new strap, honestly. But it'll take 8 weeks to ship off and get back. So I was like, okay, cool. She sent it off. I got a email yesterday, so I guess it was probably about 2 weeks that that it was gone for, and you know, I went and picked it up. Now I do think that they just replaced the strap. I don't think that they changed the buckle. That's why it came back so quick, because usually if we've ever had a repair at Louis Vuitton, it literally takes 8 weeks. And when I worked retail and I had friends who worked, you know, high-end retail, when things would be sent off for repair, it would be 8 weeks, because it's usually sent overseas, like, you know, to like Paris or France or wherever the parent store is. That is where, you know, things were shipped off to from the States. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm looking at the vachetta on the strap, and it's much lighter than the one I have. So I'm like, unless they have some type of machine that can bring that color back to white, this is a new strap, which I'm not complaining about at all. And plus, I noticed that the strap is more firm, I guess you would say. It's a little bit more stiff, as though it's never been worn. It's brand new. The one, my old one, I've obviously had, so I've been wearing it, and it was a little more relaxed. So I'm like, they really just gave me a new strap and acted as though they replaced it, which I'm not mad about. Like, I'm actually happy that I got a new strap, instead of them trying to like repair a buckle. I just wish that they could have done that day, instead of like, maybe they didn't have it in the store, I don't know. But I did have that issue, and I'm hoping that I don't have that issue again, because like I said, it wasn't everywhere. It was literally just this top one. And then my other thing with that is, we've been in a pandemic, which has caused us to have to use sanitizer daily. Now, if the product can't withstand us, you know, cleaning our hands for a year max, how is this gonna last me for years and years to come? Like, I'm starting to think that Louis Vuitton wants us to hate their purses and shoes and stuff. I really think they want us to hate it, so they're just making the quality terrible and not coming out with anything anyone wants. I'm settled on it. That's my theory, because the alcohol oils thing, I've never had that on any other bag before that I've had for years, like 10 plus years. Any luggage or anything like that, I've never had that issue on the metal. So how is it that this bag that's less than a year old would have an issue like that? Doesn't make sense. So I was a little, you know, not feeling that. But the experience with having it repaired and going in and there it not being a hassle and anything, I will give that to them. I was not hassled about it. I didn't have to pay for it, and it came back quick. So I wasn't just waiting. I didn't have to follow up. They in fact emailed me and were like, you know, come get it. So usually when I have had repairs, I've had to check on them, and this time I didn't. So that was good. Now, I'm hoping that none of the other metals on any of the other pieces start to do that, because that is when I'm just going to draw the line. That's when I'm going to draw the line. But so far, and these are the parts of the bag that I touch the most, I have not had that issue. Like, you know, the zippers and the things that you would touch the most, I didn't have that issue. So I don't suspect that I would have that issue. Fingers crossed. I'm praying that I don't. Praying that I don't. But other than that, I don't really have too many grievances with the bag. I guess we'll see how this new strap and this new buckle system holds up. If anything changes, I'll definitely pop back in and let you guys know that we had another issue, or if everything has been fine. So yeah, that is going to be pretty much all the things that I think that are important to know. I do not regret buying this bag. I'm very happy and I'm very satisfied with it in my collection. I do think that this will be a bag that it will be a forever bag for me, because it can be worn in different ways. I can always take the strap and add it to another bag. I can just wear the coin purse as a coin purse, or attach it to a belt or something like that. Or, you know, if I ever wanted to give this to the baby or something, like, I don't regret getting this bag, even with the issue of the metal on the strap. I have no other major complaints that would make me say don't buy this bag. So if you have not gotten it and you are considering it, I would say it's still a good buy in my books. So I believe that's going to be it and all that I have to say and to mention about this bag. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.